What's poppin'?
I'm here with my third special guest. And what is your name?
My name is Charlie Tuai.
Now, since we know his name, now let's get into the questions. Okay, so now it's time for the questions to ask Charlie Tuai. First question. How did we even start playing together, and what made you want to be a goalie?
I honestly don't remember. It was a long time ago. We were like little kids. I started playing in about first grade, I think. So Steven was still in the womb.
I'm not that young.
I don't know, but we were just little kids. I do not remember Steven as a kid playing hockey. But yeah, way back when. Sorry, what's the second half of that question?
Oh, and what made you want to be a goalie?
So we had two goalies prior to me becoming a goalie. I used to play defenseman, and there was our goalie Katie Patterson. She was awesome. Um, they moved away, her family, and then Naomi Duncan. She was also really good, and she moved as well to Palmer, and so we needed a goalie, and I, being me, just wanted to help out the team and really just play a part. And I actually really enjoyed playing goalie. I always wanted to play goalie, even when I was a defenseman, because it was a lot of fun.
And question number 2. What's the earliest memory of us on the ice?
At least, like I just said, earliest memory. Okay, so memory of us being on the ice.
Just last year.
1 year ago.
Third question. What's one thing people don't understand about being a goalie?
I don't think people understand how it's very tiring. It's a very tiring position. The amount of dropping, getting up, moving, sliding side to side, I don't think people take that into account when they're playing player. And so they dog on us because they're haters. But they also don't understand how much responsibility it is to be the only person having to stay in the net, and you are there as the last form of defense before they score. So if they score, at least for me, a lot of your mindset is like, oh, I did that. That's my fault. So I don't think people really understand the pressure that is on the goalie in that position.
Question number 4. Do you remember your favorite save or game we played together?
Ooh, I think this would be a perfect time to cut and watch a video that I have of me actually playing. It was a save I had made against, I think it was Fairbanks. And Fairbanks was probably the most intimidating team that we were playing that year. Back when the Heat was really good.
Well, you guys did win all your tournaments.
Yeah. Heat used to be like up here, and now it's like it's down here. No, I'm playing. But my favorite save was when I actually had a shutout until the last period, and so I don't know if it's just one save, but I was like, I dropped the forward was trying to like deke me out, but you know me, too quick. So then I dropped, and he tried to toe drag to the left, and I lay down and did like a butterfly like split.
Good job, Charlie! Get that, Charlie!
Hey. Okay.
Okay, 6th question. What's the best locker room moment we had?
There's so many fun ones, but I think one of my favorites was when we got the new shack with the bubble wrap dome, and we would always like play basketball or volleyball or just throw the football around in there. And it was nice just having everyone back in town. I remember when like the Amastosos came back to town, and Irvin was in town, and Ethan. It's usually during Christmas, and the Serenos were back, and we would just like be playing together. It was always nice just to have all the boys together.
I remember when Irvin threw a football at my head.
Which one?
Which time? 7th question. What does hockey mean to you now compared to when we used to play?
I wish I had taken hockey more seriously, in terms of like how much it could grow you as a person, because there's a lot of like aspects that goes into coaching, which I really respect. Coach Pastor Darrell for. He would like try to instill values into us as his kids. And so when we were growing up, I didn't really see that. But now that I'm an adult and I'm starting to see like, oh, they're actually like coaches have a big role in these kids' lives in the future, and they don't realize it until it's too late.
Yeah.
And so that's something I see now, how beneficial it is for kids growing up, like to have that coach in their lives. So super grateful. Shout out, Coach Darrell.
8th question. What's the funniest thing that ever happened during a game or practice? Probably when Jemiah slap shot the puck and hit Michael's butt.
That was funny.
That was funny.
Oh man, I'm trying to
Seeing how
think.
much Michael cried.
Yeah, Steven likes it when Michael cries. It's funny to him. Maybe the amount of times Hannah hurt her ankle.
That was so much.
Not funny that she hurt her ankle, but just the amount of times. But we're so glad that Hannah's
Charlie.
better.
Did you start it?
Bruh.
Ooh, good memories. You should ask me about memories. I'm going to change the question and say, what's the most memorable thing?
Okay.
Which there's too many, but I'm just going to mention one. But we went on so many trips. And you know what's crazy? I didn't know how unusual it was for people to fly to all their games, because 90% of the country doesn't fly to their games. And so it was just crazy seeing that we have that benefit. Anyways, we flew to Chicago one year, and that was so much fun. And we stayed at a super fancy hotel, and they gave us cookies.
I'm jealous.
Nothing about hockey. They just gave us cookies. That's my favorite. No. But yeah, we got to play kids in Chicago. We lost just about all our games,
Ooh.
but it was a lot of fun.
9th question. What's a moment off the ice that made us closer as friends?
Off the ice, this moment. Off the ice, I don't know. I cherish every moment I get with Steven because, you know, life is short. I'm not even gonna lie. Being able to see him grow into the person he is today, he's matured a lot, and it's nice just to like have deep conversations with him and just talk about life. Yeah.
I went from
Stick with that. You went to that from that to what? So what is it now?
Oh,
Do it again.
Oh, I went
To
how I know. 10th question. What part of hockey culture do you miss the most?
honestly, I miss playing. Just the atmosphere of the crowd and everyone cheering for you, and just getting that save that people are like, oh, he's not going to get it, and then boom, you save it. That's always super awesome. And so I miss that aspect of hockey.
What advice would you give to the younger generation coming up?
My advice would be, going back to that question I answered before, is just like cherish the moments that you have at your age. And I know that sounds super cliche, but it's true. You know, you're only young for so long. And so like as you're growing up in school, do your best at everything that you do. Have fun with everything you do. Try new things, meet new people, connect with people, make friends, attend practice. Yeah, make good memories, because you're gonna look back, and if you don't do what I just said, you're gonna look back and be like, oh, what could have been? And you don't want to be that person who grows up and is like,
Coulda, woulda,
coulda,
shoulda.
woulda, shoulda. Yeah.
Well, thank you for letting me interview you.
Yeah. Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah.
Stephen Barr, everyone.
Now you should stop. Okay, now it's time to show you our camera woman who is behind the scenes.
Dun, dun,
Peace
dun,
out.
dun.
I don't do that.
So this was a video, and with our first special guest, Charlie Tulai. Now it's time to say goodbye. Peace out.
Peace.